Angel Reese has put out footage of her working out in the gym. It's just a few seconds, like 9 seconds. Now, remember, Angel Reese has said to us that people are not just watching basketball for one player. They're watching because of me, too.
While Angel Reese rushed to post a quick, chaotic 9-second gym clip, the Indiana Fever took a completely different route, quietly sharing full workout footage of Caitlin Clark and their newly drafted rookies. And this wasn't just a bunch of sloppy clips thrown together for show. It was sharp ball handling, smooth transitions, solid teamwork, and real game-time focus. All this happened within just 48 hours of joining the team. One group is clearly chasing attention with shaky clips, while the other is putting in real, gritty effort to build strong chemistry. You don't even need a second look to tell the difference.
So the Indiana Fever lads just released workout footage of their rookies. They finally have released footage of their rookies playing.
Here's the real question. When you have one player fully focused on building something meaningful, and another more concerned with crafting a perfect image for the cameras, who would you trust with your team's future? Don't answer 2. Quickly, because what comes next will make the choice crystal clear. If you're hyped for the Fever this season, drop a comment saying, "I've got the Fever," below. Let's go.
One person to beat. Tough.
Okay, that's all we get to see. 9 seconds. And in these 9 seconds, we can see that there's some work to be done.
When Angel Reese posted her 10-second clip, what stood out most was the lack of substance. Weak shots, clumsy footwork, and zero competitive intensity. Honestly, it felt more like a rushed attempt to grab attention than a serious workout. The whole thing screamed photo op, not practice. Ready for the next one.
Angel Reese, nothing but net. Let's get it. Bang! She finally did it. She shot enough bricks that she was able to build her very first home. Congratulations, all by age 22. Bang! Take a look back brick by brick and how we got here. The jab that no one falls for. Bang! How about the pick and pop where none of them drop? What is she gonna do? Shoot another long two? Bang! I'll teach a class on where to shoot the basketball from, and you will learn not to shoot from here on day 1, okay? Bang!
Meanwhile, the Indiana Fever sent a completely different message. Their full practice footage, featuring Caitlin Clark alongside rookies Michaela Timson, Brie Hall, and Yvon Eim, showed what true preparation looks like. There was sharp ball, movement, smart passing, and tight defensive rotations. These rookies didn't just show up, they locked in from the start. Caitlin's court vision was as sharp as ever, threading passes through tight gaps and controlling the pace of the game. No flashy filters, just pure, high-level basketball. Send the next paragraph when you're ready.
Let's just take a look at the hour workout right here. Let's take a look at the workout. So you've got Aaliyah Boston immediately going and talking with Michaela Timson. Immediately. And there is Yvon Eim and Brie Hall. So the 3 of them are here. So running the pick and roll, which hopefully they do run a bit of. Eim, open layup. Okay, Brie Hall with some post work. Spot up shooting. In fairness, that is what Brie Hall, if she does make the team, is going to do. Oh. Did we just see that? Obviously, there is the pick and roll. But did we just see the athletic Michaela Timson? She just caught a lob. She's out here catching lobs in this workout footage.
The contrast couldn't be more clear. Angel is chasing viral moments, while Caitlin and the Fever are working toward championship banners. Angel might be trending on Twitter, but Caitlin is aiming to dominate the entire league. Just a few seconds of Angel Reese's footage exposed a major issue. She's not getting the serious coaching she needs to thrive at the pro level. Instead of addressing obvious technical flaws, she's surrounded by yes-men dishing out empty praise and ignoring the basics.
What you're doing in your workout is important, but I gotta say this. Who's working with you is also important. I don't know who the young man is working with Angel. I don't know if he's a part of the Sky organization or not. My guess is he's not. My hope is he's not, because there are things that need to be corrected, and instead I'm hearing him give like the nod, giving the praise to what she's doing.
This isn't the path to greatness. It's the blueprint for a social media brand that collapses the moment real competition hits. True athletes don't need applause after every dribble. They need tough, honest coaching. Angel isn't being trained to succeed against WNBA-level defenses. She's being shaped to stay relevant online. But when the real games begin, when hype and image can't shield you, will Angel rise to the challenge, or will she crumble under the pressure?
You hear the guy say, tough, when she puts up a shot, makes the shot, tough. That's, his way of saying, that's hot, that's right on, that's knocking it down, that's the way to do it. Whatever you want to say in the way of praise. But he really needs to be correcting Angel's form.
At Indiana Fever Camp, the difference is night and day. Practices are focused, intentional, and built on the details. Every pick and roll is run with precision, and every fast break is handled with discipline. Yvon Eim was finishing strong at the rim. Brie Hall dialed in on her mid-range shots and spot-up threes, and Michaela Timson caught lobs with confidence like a seasoned veteran. Every drill, every rep had a purpose. These players weren't just showing up, they were grinding, with a goal in mind.
Good shot there by Brie Hall. Again, near 40% shooter. She's catching lobs. Pull-up midi from Yvon Eim. Brie Hall to the basket, but yeah. So Caitlin Clark working... Are they all working as rollers? You never know. Maybe some guard-to-guard screen roll actions are going to be happening.
Meanwhile, back in Angel's world, it's just a few scattered jump shots in an empty gym. No coach, no feedback, no sense of urgency. One side is steadily laying the foundation for greatness, while the other is chasing Instagram highlights. And the difference? It's already becoming clear, and the season hasn't even begun.
Okay, so I want you to just take a look at her form. I'm going to go back just a little bit. All right, so this arm here, this is her left arm. I'm right-handed, so when I demonstrate something, it's going to be the opposite for me because I'm right-handed. But you can see this arm right here is pretty good. The shooting arm, which would be her left arm, I always say it's kind of like a waiter carrying a tray. The off arm, which is really supposed to guide the other one, is a problem. As you can see, it totally covers her face. It's crossed over her face, which is odd.
Then there's Angel's shooting form.
It's bad.
It's bad. Really bad.
Any coach
worth their salt would correct it right away.
Her offhand
crosses over her face like she's dabbing mid-shot. Her follow-through is off balance. Her elbow flares out. And her wrist snaps inward instead of following through with the ball.
If you're wondering why her shots
so often miss the mark, this is the reason right here.
And then her palm is facing her on the inside, which is kind of weird. I don't know how you do that. So it's crossed over her face, over her eyes, as you can see. And this is here, and it's like this on the ball. Like I said, it's the reverse because she's left-handed, but it's just an odd way to shoot the basketball with her elbow all the way out here.
At the WNBA level, these details matter. Small flaws can be the difference between making a shot or missing it badly. Angel Reese isn't being held accountable for these mistakes, and that's a ticking time bomb waiting to explode once she faces real defenses that won't care about how many Instagram followers she has. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark's technique is flawless. Watch her catch a pass, clean and crisp, with no wasted motion. She doesn't even think about it. It's instinctive. It's the result of thousands of hours of real practice, not curated for the camera or edited for likes. Every movement on the court flows naturally, built from pure repetition and dedication.
Michaela Timson still goes up and grabs. There's another defender there. You know what? Never doubt the real point guard. Never doubt that. If you're throwing it too much towards the left hand, there is another defender coming in here. So never doubt Caitlin Clark. That's bad by me. But a good catch. A very, very good catch. Getting it down, butting it back up. A very solid catch.